And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Mermen taking on the Rush. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and towing the slab in this one, Cole Irvin. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Gleyber Torres, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
First pitch, 635.
And a strike to Gleyber. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Irvin measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one not close. 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike two. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Fights it off, he'll see another. One out, base is empty. And another ball.
3 balls, 2 strike.
Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, man aboard. Juan Soto now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That one finds the zone. 1-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Santander makes a nice grab and a full sprint. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Nestor Cortez Jr. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And another ball. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now pop up on the infield. LeMahieu settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Adley Rutschman.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now it's 1-2. On the ground to the left. And that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's Adley Rutschman, 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Not even close there. Ball 1. One out and a runner at second. And a foul ball. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Man at second. That one fouled off. 2-2. Pitch. Out towards left center. Grisham trying to get there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander at the plate. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Foul ball there. Westberg at third with 2 away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
So 2 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Right through there for a strike. That clips a corner.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. In the air out towards right center. Soto going after it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And here it comes. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Strike 2. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Here comes a pitch. That misses. Going to count 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Ground ball right side. Mateo fires over to first. Rizzo out of the play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. And there's a strike. No, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. back here in Baltimore. And now it's Austin Hayes.
No left field. Austin Hayes.
As the lefty gets to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting seven. The shortstop.
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the DH, Nick Maton. And there's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. And all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner at first. Jorge Mateo now 2 for 7 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Okay.
Maton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to third. LeMahieu. They take the force out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. The Rush with the lead 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Irvin back to work. Just missed. Up and in. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Hawaii to kick the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Number 39.
Here's Jose Trevino. Just missed. Man at second. And another ball. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. That one missed.
Careful.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch, and there's ball 4. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And now the lefty hit in the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. He's in there.
Now back, left.
Now here is Trent Grisham. Went down on strikes his first time through.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one pulled foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Hammered on the line. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes Aaron Judge. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two on, one out. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. It's softly on the ground left side. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
the ground. Mateo. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base down.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nestor Cortez Jr. won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Tommy Kahnle gets the call from the pen. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Fly to left his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball. High fly ball out to left field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
So digging in, Anthony Santander. Doubled in his first AB.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
There's a strike. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Westburg takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Mountcastle. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lifted in the air out to left. Grisham settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton. And the pitch. Just missed. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Grounded out his first time. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
In the air, right side. Santander calls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt, ball 2.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
The pitch.
Ball 3. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
LeMahieu stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 outs. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Bottom of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
And a pitch. And that's outside. 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. into the zone for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, this is tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Henderson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nick Maton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Not even close there. And it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
That's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Mateo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Maton off of first with 2 away. And he deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Right through there for a strike. Ball 1 there. Here's a 1-2. And it skips in the dirt. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
So the lineup flips over, and now here is Gleyber Torres.
Yes.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Up the middle. Henderson over to first in time, and that is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Ferguson getting loose as well. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So next, Jordan Westburg. First pitch just misses. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone now.
The batter, the catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fly ball down the line. Santander pulls it in on the run.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Soto, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And it's even up.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know You want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Back up the. Oh, that got him. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and they don't get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Brian Baker preparing to come on if needed. Perez, a left-hander, also throwing. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Rizzo stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Rizzo out of the play. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Rush out front 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Anthony Santander. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. That's inside. And now it's even 1-1. And here it comes. Outside. And a count 2-1. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Hey.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Victor Gonzalez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Caught him looking for the K. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Baker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. And there's the strike. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-1.
Good eye in that spot. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Down the line. Hayes makes a nice running catch.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
LeMahieu into box again, takes a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a little bit low. Wouldn't chase that time. Two down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got it. Out number 2.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's going to be Jose Trevino. A strikeout and a walk. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one out to right. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now that second base, Labor.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And a strike in there with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Runner at second, 2 down. To the left side, but it is well fouled. So the tying run at second. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And the righty deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Trevino at second with 2 down. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Ferguson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Nick Maton.
Now here is Nick Maton. Ferguson in his 6th season, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him swinging.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs, and I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with, and clearly he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Danny Coulombe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes a pitch. Grisham goes after that one for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. And now 1-2.
1-2.
And another ball. He goes down looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike one. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. That misses off the outside edge. And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Not close with that one. And it's a full count. Juan Soto hitting on deck circle. Trying to hold a one-run lead. And we're in the top of the 8th. And ball 4. And Judge takes his walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 3. And that one cutting but missing down low. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one ripped, but foul. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Now, Craig Kimbrell.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Kimbrell throws over. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Victor Gonzalez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now into the ball game on defense, Everson Pereira. He'll be patrolling center field. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. First offering, and it just misses.
One ball, no strike.
Up the middle, Torres handles, throws to first in time.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And downstairs.
1-1.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Two outs. That one inside, and it's 3-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And the pitch. That misses, and that is ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and there's a ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And now it's even up. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Yennier Cano will take over here
think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. A one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Next offered in there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Base hit center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Lifted in the air down the left side. It drops in, gets away a little bit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Late on that fastball.
Oh, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one man to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Kicks and deals. To short, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. The double play ends it right here.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.